I mean, we're still going through it. I mean,
Right.
obviously, us and a lot of venues in town are requiring vaccination cards and
Right.
stuff like that. And nobody so far has been super awful to us. I think venues like Natalie's have really caught the brunt um,
Mm.
of that. But we have had some people, who made comments and are, frustrated and stuff like that. So, and honestly, just the amount of people coming just isn't what it was before the pandemic, right? Because
Yeah.
people just don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
Also, we're a super small venue. So,
Right.
you know, a, a lot of people aren't comfortable still in, like
Right.
smaller spaces. That's understandable. I mean, my day job is, besides this, is working in a lab that runs COVID testing. So,
Wow.
um, I get it. but,
That's crazy.
um, but yeah, I mean, just getting people in the door, and people really don't seem to be coming out just to come out as
Right.
much. They're coming out for a show that they want to see. So that puts a lot of pressure on booking. We were, starting with happy hour and things like that, and having a consistent open time, but it just wasn't working with, the number of people coming through the door. So we just opted to, if we don't have a show booked, we just decided to not be open.
Okay.
And then, kind of cut the happy hours, because we just weren't getting a lot of traffic, and hopefully that'll change soon.
Right.
But for right now, we've just had to pivot a lot.
Yeah.
and we've learned a lot. And, there's a lot more musicians canceling, whether it
Mm.
be one of the members um, got sick, or, they just, where somebody was exposed, or,
Mm.
and I found honestly sometimes it just don't care as much. I mean, just like more
Right.
lackadaisical on, like, you know what, I just can't do this show.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, well, cool, because it's like
We got to be
like,
open though. Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, I like with the COVID stuff, I mean, obviously totally understand.
Yeah.
Um, but it is just harder nowadays because
Yeah.
people have really taken a look at this industry and been like, okay, well, also musicians are like, I'm not going to come out and play for very little money
Yeah.
and like, expose myself in that way.
Yeah.
Um, because especially if you're a national regional artist who, that's, also your living. So if you get exposed or something like that,
Yeah.
you might be screwed for the rest of your tour.
It's crazy.